What's up, everybody? So we're back here at Sim Mode channel, and this is the episode 2 of the Bills franchise mode. My plan is to run a realistic Bills franchise mode, but for this one, especially with the news about how this game, especially the franchise mode, has been broken, I'm running not my main franchise here, but something fun, something I hope you enjoy. And I already talked a little bit about it when I got the game and recorded here and went live with the episode 1 explaining my intentions. Later with mods and when the franchise mode gets maybe some updates and or maybe the community has everything working properly with the mods, I will run my main franchise, and then it will be extremely realistic where I will be able to control everything and edit ratings and so on. So until that point, I plan on running this franchise mode here with day one rosters, and basically I have as Joe Brady 3 years max to bring a Lombardi Trophy to Buffalo with Josh Allen, and I already simulated the entire preseason. The Bills are 3-0 there, and let me show you some of the settings I will run and also my plan for this. Yes, realistic, but still with flaws due to Madden having some problems with the franchise mode. I will run this one this way. Let me show you. It's online here. Obviously, when I finally have the mods and everything set up and then my franchise 2 to work with will be offline. And so my settings for this series here on Sim Mode channel. Please like, subscribe to the channel, support us. We're trying to grow quickly, and there is also content with EFC, NBA 2K coming out soon. We'll have also a franchise mode here on my NBA mode. So for this Madden franchise mode, I will run on All Pro because that's where the ratings matter the most. Simulation, 10-minute quarters with 15 clock runoff to start with. I will see the number of plays. Probably I'll need to up it a little bit to 12 minutes, but just to start today for this second episode where I will start my road to the Lombardi, I will start with 10 minutes. And I will have some things to handicap me, like offensive play cooldown at 3, offensive play call limit at 3, defensive play call cooldown at 3, and defensive play call limit at 5. I won't explore CPU flaws. I will try to play fairly. It's, after all, the most realistic possible franchise mode at this moment. Other than that, I want to share with you some other settings. As I told you, I already simulated preseason, and I will do my roster cuts and move on. But I also won't be playing every game because obviously on All Pro, and I haven't played this game a lot yet because life, obviously I've had some problems, but now starting to play a little bit more. Normally All Pro is too easy. After sometimes we and All Madden is more competitive but not realistic. I won't use sliders for now. Okay, I'm waiting on the mods and everything, and then I will have sliders and maybe even a gameplay mod, so I won't mess up with it for now. But for this year one of my franchise, I will have also, I won't be playing every single game. So let me show you some of the house rules that I will be using, and in a way that it takes the game or the total control out of my hands. So those are some of the house rules I plan on having for this franchise mode with the Buffalo Bills. As Joe Brady, I'll have 3 years to bring a Lombardi to Buffalo, so it's a 3-year max series, right? Every 4 weeks, I will play one full game. I will do one full sim. I will only play offense on one game and I will only play defense on one game. This way, I take the control out of my hands. I need to have a good roster, and also it's even unpredictable about the simulation. We never know. I can lose any simulation. Uh, Also, playing only offense or only defense, I will need to rely on my CPU teammates on my team to get the job done on the other side of the ball. In this way, it makes things more interesting. I won't be easily like 16 and 0, 17 and 0 and getting that number 1 seed. And also during playoffs, that's the importance of number 1 seed, because this way I get one last game and I don't need to sim. If I don't get the number 1 seed and I need to play a wild card, I will need to simulate a game there. So I will have 3 more and then play one defense, one offense, and maybe the Super Bowl, the full game. I don't know. I can pick the games that I choose to play. Obviously, we won't want to have the Super Bowl simulated or just playing one side of the ball, but choices, right? So I need to take the risks before getting there so I can play the full Super Bowl. That's the plan. And it will go like this every 4 weeks, with one exception. If a player scenario pops up, I will play that game solely as that player. So when it's in a scenario, that game, for example, if I have a pass rusher needing 3 sacks in a game, that game will be a sim, and I will play just at that player, trying to get the scenario done, trying to impact the game and win the game with my guy getting the job done. Right? So those are the house rules for these 3 seasons, for this series. I hope you enjoy it. And here the Bills and the Joe Brady's run starts. The Joe Brady era starts, trying to get the Lombardi to Buffalo. Join me, hit that like button, subscribe, and I hope you can have a good time alongside me following this series. Let's start with the cuts. It's cuts day and preseason for IGB. I will simulate that. Um, Upgrade my guys. I have several players to upgrade after the entire preseason. TJ Parker got 2 points. I won't mess up with ratings. I'm playing with basic Madden ratings. There are a lot of bad ratings, as I showcased you just going through the Bills roster in episode 1, but it's not the time, just like I said, there are a lot of issues with the state of the franchise mode at the ATM. So for this series, I won't waste my time with ratings and stuff. I will simply run those episodes the way I told you, and try to upgrade the guys, get the guys better as the season moves on. But as soon as I get better updates, mods, and franchise mode is working properly through EA or through the community, then I will have a roster reset with ratings, players regraded, and it will be even more realistic for sure. Because there are some stuff on Madden that's real bad, and some of the ratings are real bad. I will improve TJ Parker as a power rusher here. And Khalil Shakir. I still gotta get used to those new screens. You can't see the player anymore as you upgrade him. That's real bad. View play card. I just gotta find stuff here. Yeah, I'd like to have him running better routes. So playmaker isn't really about it. We'll see. Let me see if he can get better like this. Yeah, deep route running, short route running. Okay. Good upgrade to Shakir here. Connor McGovern. Let me balance him out with getting a little bit better power. Cole Bishop as a hybrid defender. Geno Stone, he's a playmaker, so try to get that zone up. Maxwell Hurston. We need him balanced, not a slot guy, but some balance, so he got a little bit of everything with this upgrade. TJ Parker again. Keep going that bull rush up. IGB, he's a man specialist, so I will keep him like this. Dorian Williams is a true run stopper. Let me use it to make him more realistic here. TJ Sanders gotta be a better pass rusher. Tommy Dolman with some power in this leg. Let me see if I can get it. No, just accuracy. Dion Walker. This guy is a stud, not here, right? But this guy is a true stud. Big hopes for him this season. Skyler Bell, another rookie here. And again, I won't be out there just playing the rookies because it would be fun. I think I gotta do it realistically, so I'll try to play the best guys and who I believe the Bills will play, and we'll see how the season goes on and how much I need to change players due to injuries and stuff. And it will be a way to evaluate the state of the franchise at default without any special sliders or not messing up injuries or stuff like that. Let me see how much the players get injured, how often do I need to adjust the roster and stuff. Hancock is a hybrid. He's more of a nickel corner now than a safety like last season. Darren Mattis is suspended for the first few weeks and probably will get cut in my roster here. And those are some practice squad guys. So let's move on to, my goodness, Zion Log with a great upgrade here. So time for the cuts. I never like to do it through the cut screen here. Or sign them to your practice squad to develop them. But we can move some guys to practice squad. So let me go to the roster screen. I've always liked it better to move guys and stuff. So I won't carry 3 quarterbacks, and Bushell isn't a guy that I can send to practice squad here, is he? No. On real life, he certainly will be a PS guy. Let me, for now, keep him here, but he's probably out. So Frank Gore Jr. is a practice squad guy for sure. He isn't anything special in Madden, especially with that 84 speed, but that's a guy that Bills are trying to develop, and he's been fine. Van Summering probably making the team. This wide receiver group, we're probably carrying 6 wide receivers, maybe 7 now that Joe Brady is at the helm, but certainly not Devin Tompkins. This guy has some speed. He's an interesting guy here in Madden due to his speed and the Bills' lack of speed at the wide receiver position. I can't really bring him to practice squad. I will cut him for now, but yeah, that speed makes me think. So cutting Tompkins because he's probably not making the team in real life, but in Madden he would be a good choice over Palmer, for example, that I should cut, to be honest. Even in real life, that's a guy that I don't like. I didn't like the signing, and so, but I think he will make the team and he will be in the rotation as soon as he can stay healthy. Really slow on Madden with 87. Shavers is injured, but not here, right? So difficult. How to keep him here if he's. I love Tyrod Shavers in real life, and the Bills love this guy. He can do the dirty job, play that McCollins role, blocking and being a special teams guy. Sheffield was brought in to do a little bit of that, and then here Shavers is back already. In real life, he won't be back soon for week 1, so I will need to make some decisions here, especially Palmer, Hardman. I can put Palmer on the trade block. It's not very realistic that somebody's gonna trade for Palmer, but with Shavers back before he's really back in real life, I gotta open some roster spots. And Palmer is a guy that I really don't like. The tight ends probably carrying 3 tight ends. I will release Zylstra. Latu is a guy who has played well when given opportunities. I will move him to practice squad and then carry 3 tight ends. Here Lunt is at left tackle. He's a right tackle, truly. And let me move him to his correct position, because if he's gonna make the team, it's a right tackle, not at left tackle. Let me move him there. And then Travis Clayton definitely not making the team. That's a guy who's player pathway program, right? So he's extremely athletic. He's been practicing at the defensive line this year even. So Grable has struggled with injuries. He's not good in Madden, but that's a guy that the Bills like, and he's being developed well. Corbett and Anderson is a competition. Here, Anderson will lose the competition because Corbett is 10 points better, way better. Real life, definitely it doesn't make sense, but that's what EA gives us. Brocker has been a right guard. Let me move him to right guard. He's probably not making the team anyways, but let me have him in his correct position. So Anderson and Corbett making the team, definitely. McGovern and Cushenberry. Cushenberry has played a lot of snaps ahead of Vamper Granger. Vamper Granger hasn't been able to compete with him, so Vamper Granger is a cut candidate, and I don't know if I can carry him. Yes, I can carry him in practice squad. Probably that will happen. Then I have Torrance, who just resigned. Not here. Here he hasn't resigned yet, but in real life he's already signed a new contract. Brocker and Reed Adams. Reed Adams, the rookie, who's probably not making the team. And then Jude Bowery. Jude Bowery is playing left tackle, and yeah, this guy's making the team definitely, despite not really playing great in the first preseason game in real life. So I need to make some decisions. Broker not making the team. and I can't move him to practice squad, so gotta cut him. And Adams probably moving to practice squad. I don't like to try to stash offensive linemen there. The Bills normally lose those guys, and he's a 66. Just like Van Granger. Anderson probably isn't worth it here, but that's a guy the Bills love. Grable also not worth it here. So Rousseau, Dana, Hoyt. Hoyt's better than Dana. Parker, Chubb. That's real bad for Chubb here, the way they rated him. John's not making the team. And Solomon will have a tough time. I will try to maybe move him to practice squad, but I can lose him. Okay, defensive tackle, a lot of options here. And as I said, Matt is suspended for the first few weeks of the season in real life. I'm gonna cut him. He had a chance to be a backup nose tackle, but messed up. Aking Bissoudi also practice squad at best. Zion Log practice squad for sure. And then I have 6 DTs. We are playing on a 3-4 now. Bernard, Anderson, Charlo, Flanagan, Foles. Old 62, 86 speed. This guy is gone. Let me see if I can carry Charlo on the practice squad. Yes, I can. Let me move him there. Anderson and Bernard, Williams and Orr. I have just 4 linebackers. Really thin here. But it opens up spots for other players in the 53. Benford, Hurston, Alford, IGB, and Pride Jr. I don't have the rookie undrafted guy. Walker has been playing lights out in preseason training camp, so it makes Pride's spot safer. Bishop, Geno Stone, and Hamlin. Garner Johnson, Hancock, and Kilgore. All those guys are making the team. Bass, and then cutting Wisnowski and keeping the rookie. Bass is a guy that hasn't played well in preseason, and I'd like to upgrade him. And I feel like it's very realistic to upgrade him. So Matt Elan is still probably in free agency, and let me check how's Elan's leg. Man. Elan is already signed with somebody. So I like to bring some guys with powerful legs. We have Cade York here. Badgley. Yeah, I need to ride with Bass, and there is a possibility the Bills do that. They didn't bring competition. They haven't brought competition to Bass so far. The Bills have signed recently the defensive tackle Brian Gaines, formerly with the Bucks, and I don't think he's here. Greg Gaines. Yeah. Former Ram and Buccaneer. A better backup nose tackle than what we have in Carter, but Maybe cutting Carter. I don't know. There's no reason to sign this guy. He's not really an upgrade here in Madden, 30 years old, so I will keep him out of the roster. And let me see, my roster now is at. I have one injury. Let me check. Who's injured? Oh my god, broken finger to Anderson. So my linebacker corpse is already thin, and I lost one guy injured. Gotta check it. Um, which linebackers can I add here? I have Charlo on the practice squad. Jenkins is not here. He's a guy who's played well during preseason. Always good to bring. It would be nice to be able to add him. Hmm. Probably just elevating Charlo until Buffalo Joe is back. And so my roster now 60 players, gotta cut 7 still. Plus the situation with Buffalo Joe. So Buchel is gone. I'm riding with Kyle Allen as the backup. 6 more. Wide receivers, I can't go with all that much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's too much. Gotta cut somebody, and I will start cutting. Well, Shavers isn't really good in Madden, so he's probably being part of my team uh, in the realistic franchise mode I will run later. Not that this one isn't realistic, but his ratings here, he won't be a contributor in this 3-year span where I want to win this Super Bowl. So he's probably an injury reserve guy to start the season, and I will simply cut him. Unfortunately, that's a guy that I love, but it's unfortunate. So for now, running with 7 wide receivers, maybe, because maybe I can trade Palmer. Then offensive line. Also too much here. And I will try to statch Lunt on practice squad, and we'll see. I have tackles already here. So going with 1, 3, 5, 7, 10 offensive linemen. I could go with 9 here. Mike Dana. Yeah, we need to carry just 5 of those guys. Pass rushers. And Solomon has impressed, so Dana is good, but yeah, I gotta cut him to keep Solomon. And Bills Mafia knows that Hoyt has been really impressive when healthy. It was just 2 games, but. And let me see if Grable is still practice. Yes, he's eligible to practice squad. So let me send him to practice squad, and then I can run just 9 offensive linemen. I will keep all those interior guys, and then linebackers, and then CBs and the safeties. I could cut Damar Hamlin. I'd cut him definitely in real life if I'm in charge, but that's a guy that has impressed every coaching staff, and he's still impressing them enough to be a high depth piece. And so 2 more. I still gotta get rid of 2 more. Those last cuts have been difficult, and I will probably have to get rid of a receiver. Well, I will cut Sheffield and then resign him. I don't think he will be cut, I'll cut. Yeah, I will cut Sheffield and try to resign him if Palmer is traded. I can't cut Hardman now. He's better in Madden. He's better, a better weapon. So Sheffield is gone for now. And one more guy. So 9 offensive linemen. Probably a defensive tackle gotta go. I can't cut those guys. And at linebacker, I'm too thin as well. And so a safety gotta go, but I don't see the Bills cutting one of those guys. Hancock is a depth piece here at the... Pride is probably the one less likely to make the team in real life. And maybe Stone and Hamlin are competing. Since Hamlin isn't really a good Madden player here, he will be gone. So I have already my roster at the 53 needed to move on to regular season. And let's see if I can get an offer for Joshua Palmer. And so that's it. Let's advance week and let's move on to week 1 and the tough game against the Texans. This Texans team is loaded, especially defensive side of the ball. They
have a deal. One of the top receivers has agreed to terms on a contract extension that will likely keep him and his quarterback very happy.
Just talked about the Texans, and Stroud has his top receiver extended. Jonathan Taylor also extending his deal with the Colts. Texans week, which rookies we'll see in April's draft. We have a new class here. Keep all generated rookies for now. We have to build a draft board, another extension, Anton Field Jr. I will allow... I need to look at it, but to set up my scouts for this season 1, I will allow I will focus on game plan for now, and scouting I will allow my staff to deal with it. So it's time to prepare for the Texans. I don't have offers. Probably no offers for Palmer. Yeah. So let me set up the depth chart after preseason and be ready for this week 1 versus Texans. On Summer in House, Knox more versatile than House. More Shakir, Coleman, Palmer, Bell. Bell has struggled in real life with injuries, so he's really down the depth chart at the moment, but hopefully the rookie can contribute quickly soon. Dawkins and Bory. Corbett Anderson. McGovern Cushenberry. Torrance. Anderson is probably the top option, but he's not good there, so I need to keep Reed Adams. And Bory. Cushenberry is even better. Anderson, Van Granger. So, Greg Rousseau, Michael Hoyt, and Solomon. Chubb, Parker, Solomon, Oliver, Walker, Sanders, Landon Jackson. He's really good at Madden. And then Zane Duran, the rookie. At Sam, probably gotta use some Hoyt and Parker. Use some of the rushers here. Early, it's an opportunity for Parker to get some playing time. At Mike, Bernard, Anderson, Lerms, or and Dorian. And I will start Lerms or is competing with Dorian. I'm not sure if he will win the job. Dorian is more experienced and all, but here, no reason to not start the rookie. Benford, Hairston, IGB, Alford, and then Pride. In real life, IGB is giving Hairston a run for his money, but here in Madden, I gotta keep him. Geno, Stone, and Hancock. Well, I think Kilgore is more of an option than Hancock right now at safety. And then I will have Hancock as a nickel CB depth. Ray Davis, kick returner with Hardman. Probably Ty Johnson. Let me put Hardman here. And as a punt returner, Ray Davis wants this job, so I would give him a chance. Tyler Bass. Third down back is Ty Johnson. Gadget player Shakir, maybe Hardman, maybe Skyler Bell. Let me give Bell some chances here. Power back, Cook can do it. Slot, yeah, let Bell have a chance. And Rousseau, all right. Chubb, Parker, Solomon. So that's the depth chart setup. Walker, Sanders. Nose tackle, Dwayne Walker, Dwayne Carter. And then we don't have a real nose behind those two. Bernard, Earlums, or and Dorian. Slot CB, Alford, Hancock, and then maybe IGB. So we can. Kilgore is another guy who's some experience there. Pride has played a little bit there, but it's good to give IGB some snaps. And then practice squad. CPU has added other guys here, and Dorian Strong is here. Hopefully he can get back in real life at some point. So it's time to set up the game plan for this Texans week. And I have another gold one here. Reducing the probable status, but no, 2 minutes, no. I'm going recovery. Wear and tear seems to be broken. That's something that you need to turn off. A lot of people have talked about it, how it's being broken, and XP sliders as well. So since my series is a 3-year max, 3-season max series, I won't really mess with a lot of this stuff, but keep an eye on, because when I bring my real main Bills franchise with mods and my franchise too, we'll have another way of developing players. The community has a great system there. via my franchise too, and so XPs really don't matter there. It's way better. Oh, let me just turn off wear and tear if I can find it real quick. League type settings, maybe not really. Um, Dev trait. That's another thing that hasn't worked, it seems, but well, trait regression. Mm. So wear and tear gotta be off because it's really messed up, it seems. For now, keeping it off. Okay, the practice. I won't do the practice now. Just set up the game plans and stuff. Let me see. Red zone passing play sheet is a good one to have. I need all the help possible on offensive side of the ball against that defense. And so air read gun play sheet also helps with pass blocking. And then staff abilities. Angry runner. It's a good one. Defensive abilities. I will need some help with blitzes. +9. I really don't like +9 on some abilities. I think it's extremely overpowered when you add +9 to something. So I don't know if CPU has the ability to use those to level it up. I will avoid those +9 ones here. I don't know. I don't like it. I will try this offensive line one here. So that's it. Let me use this loadout. I will do full pads, increase the chances of injury without the wear and tear. It's not so dangerous to go full pads, I think. And let the rookies develop. Let the rookies develop. Yeah. Let's do full pads and simulate everything and move on to the game. So Ryan Tier is there, but several probable guys, huh? That will play. No questionable. Oh, no injury. So nobody's out. All good. Let's move on. There are some upgrades for some players. Always welcome. Elerms or he gotta get better in pass coverage, but for now we'll keep making him better against the run. We can use in Jim Leonard. We will use some dime on clear passing downs, and Joe Anderson, kind of a field general type at the backup middle linebacker spot. So yeah, it's time for the game. Let's go. First game, and just like I told you, 4 weeks, I will play one full game. I will play one game just on offense, another game just on defense, one full sim, and every 4 weeks I will go this way. But if there is one scenario for a player, that game I will play solely as that player in the scenario. That's the plan for this series. So my schedule here, I have the Texans, the Lions, the Chargers, and the Patriots. And I will need to simulate one of those games unless there is a scenario in one of those games, so I will need to play as only one player. And also, I will try to always have one of the divisional games simulated. I won't ever play the 2 games against my divisional rivals. It makes things more interesting in the division as well. I will also need to rely on simulations on my team beating my divisional rivals in a simulation as well to clinch the division. So if I play against the Patriots here, the other game will need to be simmed. No matter if I play just as defense, just as offense, or the entire game. It won't be the entire game because I will play the entire game in this first one against the Houston Texans. We need this jump start. But man, that Thursday night football at home, first ever game at the Highmark Stadium, that's a game that I should play entirely. So maybe go against the Texans with my offense just and let my defense deal with that Texans offense. I think so. It won't be easy. It's a strong defense, but I will open the season against them and trying to beat that strong defense. And let me check some of my matchups here. Petrie is the nickel corner. That's a real good defense. They have a good pair of linebackers, nose tackles, Sheldon Rankings starting. Okay. The edges. Dominic Robinson. What's going on here? Will Anderson. Maybe some injuries. Higgins at the slot wide receiver spot. Not a speedster. Who's the gadget guy? Montgomery. Let me check the safeties. Blankenship. Bullock. Bullock is a playmaker. Ball hawk guy. But Blankenship is a guy that they can try to explore in coverage. A little bit slow. We'll see. At CB, Stingley obviously a superstar X Factor guy. It will be difficult to deal with. Number 24. Lassiter is also good. Yeah, they have good corners. Jaden Ingram or Jamarcus Ingram or old friend is there. And let me check the defensive line again. McDonald is here. Horton. Danielle Hunter. Why is he not playing? What's wrong? Oh, he's out. Hunter is out. That's some good news. Gotta attack that side and can maybe pay more attention on Will Anderson. So good to see that Danielle Hunter is not playing. So, oh, Dion is out. Oh my gosh. So, let's go. Let's play week 1 versus Texans. And since I want to play the full game versus the Lions in the opening, the new Highmark Stadium, I will simply play offense against the Texans, okay? Since I have those house rules. So, Bills and Texans. Advanced settings. I gotta go receive because otherwise I won't. It will always be the same. My uniforms current away. Let me go away option. All whites. Let's go. First game of the season. Offense needs to take care of it because on defense I will need to rely on CPU since I want to play the full game. The opening of the new Highmark Stadium on week 2, Thursday Night Football.
In Houston, the home of the Texans. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Houston Texans. On the visitors' sideline, the Bills head coach Joe Brady. His team fired up and ready for this one. Opposite him on the Texans sideline, it's D'Amico Ryans. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them.
Yeah, it's time of Christian Benford did his part, and now it's time for our offense to take over. First quarter, 6 minutes. Let's go. First and 10. Let's start running this football. That toss that they really love.
Now they'll pitch it out here.
Yeah, it didn't work.
Going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
So they come to the line, second down, they need 14 yards.
I don't do more than one hot route. It's also something. Ooh, almost. James Cook breaks out and injury. Oh my gosh, James Cook hurt already. Hopefully, nothing
Of
serious.
week 1.
Let's go.
They go 5
Third and
receivers
4.
for third down and 4. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's gonna
Josh Allen doing Josh Allen things. First down, let's go. Important to keep this first drive alive.
on that 3rd and 4.
Really nice play call there that time. I think
Time for some play action on first down.
light box. We got to take advantage
Away from Anderson.
of call dialed up and
I want more depth from Shakir. We'll see.
Take the handoff, and now it's Allen.
Yes, let's go.
And completed.
As I said, some strained forearm will return. Let's keep for now Ray Davis. As I told you,
This new season,
just one rot route,
in a first down.
not more than that. Some sim league rules because I don't like really to abuse CPU and the AI. So
Allen
let's go Ray Davis.
He'll take this down to the 47. It is Azeez Al-Shire with the stop. Second down, they need 7.
Well, let's make this read and see if we can get Shakir on the open field. Nope.
They'll go
All good. Let's go, Ray.
and they'll take this down inside the 35.
Let's go, Ray.
On the pickup.
Run game seems to
First down.
be real good
your opening possession when you're on the
in
road.
All Pro, but
Longer the drive goes, the
if
quieter
it's
the
too
crowd
easy,
gets.
I will need
So
to
you
make
mix
some
in that run
changes
game. Let's see
at
if
these
they can finish
sliders.
off by
Let's
putting this
go.
ball in the end zone.
Keon, maybe? Nope. But let's go. Ray again.
It's Davis.
Ray again.
And this
Take some rest, James Cook. Ray Davis out there balling.
20-yard line. Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
And always clock run off at 15. It's real good to have the clock pressuring me.
They'll run. It's Ty Johnson.
Ty Johnson getting some playing time.
Gonna get him 5 yards.
A lot of option plays and RPOs. It's real
They'll break
good.
throttle. It's 2nd and 5.
Okay, maybe DJ Moore with his first catch of the day. Let's put DJ Moore in the game. Third and inches. Let's see, maybe that run inside. Good first drive, taking care of the clock and oh, Anderson was trouble here. Well, we have Josh Allen. It's 4th and 2, first game of the season. 3-0 is cool, but we can get it done here. I think Joe Brady's gotta be this kind of head coach that will be aggressive in those situations, and so let's see. We have Josh. Let's try to.
Gonna go for it on 4th down.
I will have the depth for.
They'll try and throw for it with Allen.
Go, Keon.
Taken in.
Yes, first and goal and end of first quarter. Good job. 0-0, but we are taking care of the job on offense, taking control of the game and moving the ball,
Nothing is the score.
keeping the drive alive. So good drive.
In a moment.
My offense may be looking way too much like
Number 2.
Brady's offense from the last few seasons, but
Goal.
it's first game.
Run.
Let's go, Ray.
That's a nice pickup, bringing it down to the 3.
Ray's looking good. Let's see this option here. Moore doesn't have a mismatch there against Stingley, so gotta be careful. Let's go! Ray Davis for the first Bills touchdown of the season as James Cook recovers on the sidelines.
The way modern defenses are designing their system, they're trying to force offenses to go the long way. Don't give up
Great block there, huh? Corbett, I think.
In the red zone. So not only is this offense able to
So good. And our defense continues. Awesome first game by Gene Leonard and his unit. Let's go. Time for the offense to keep balling. Oh my gosh, but always like stopping them in a tough situation. Let me try to get out of here. Cook's back. Cook's back. Oh boy. All right. Second one. Let's go. Let's use all those tight ends out there. 3rd and inches. I don't like this look for a jet sweep. Oh my gosh, what a bad pick by Josh here, huh? Keon didn't come back. His route running isn't really good. Lester is a better CB. I forced that one. Bad mistake here by Josh. Obviously my fault. Putting Jim Leonard in a tough situation. And here is it. The Texans tie the game. Yeah, Keon, cool route. Lester never bought it. Let's go, Torrance. Let's go, boy. Ty Johnson. 2nd inches, maybe. An opportunity for a play action pass. Ooh. Okay.
First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
Coleman on a jet sweep isn't a good choice. Let's try James Cook.
Allen, gonna give it to Cook. Not much there, a yard or two down to the 48. Kalen Bullock there on the tackle. Allen now on 2nd down.
That's dangerous. That's dangerous.
Good job. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps.
3rd down. It looks like man coverage outside, so maybe Kincaid gets open here.
You really get a good idea what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are.
Oh my gosh. Let's go, Josh. Man coverage. They are looking at you, boy. Let's go.
Usually gives as much punishment as he gets. Slides down here, but he's got the 1st down.
The defensive line has to do a better job.
Nobody was open, but Josh can do it himself. Kincaid maybe here. It's a great opportunity. Van Summer in the flat.
Quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
Off the play fake, it's Allen. This
Let's
one
go.
is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball.
No reason to force against that tough secondary.
It is 2nd and 6.
It's a good look for a cool route, but
From the gun, here
again,
is Allen.
again. Let's go, Josh.
Josh Allen, the man who set the
Let's
record
go.
for most quarterback runs for touchdown, has another one. Buffalo touchdown.
Josh hurting the Texans defense with his legs. Awesome.
Josh Allen, the best player in football, and so often you want to get the quarterback out of the pocket and get your shots on him in the open field, but I'm not sure how much defenders want to take this guy on, especially down near the goal line. He's willing to play through contact. He can get those tough yards, and it's just so hard to...
Awesome, our defense getting the stop again, and that's the opportunity with a 2-minute drive to maybe open a nice advantage for the second half. It's man coverage. It's man coverage. Let's go, James Cook. No huddle. Some tempo here. Running back scissors, maybe we can get that working. One hot route sending Coleman deep, and we'll see. Go, James Cook. Eat, James Cook. Let's go. Carmichael now is the offensive coordinator. That Saints background with Kamara and even Reggie Bush back in the day. So James Cook should have a great season this year with catching passes as well, not just running the ball.
This drive started to take some nice shape. Another
okay.
1st and 10 here. From the gun, it's Allen. That is incomplete.
All right, no problem. Let's keep rolling. Maybe DJ 101, we'll see. Nope. Dalton Kincaid, let's go. We have time, we have 2 timeouts. RPO, it's too close, don't like it, this luck. Let's try Knox maybe? Oh my gosh.
One more time going up top with Allen.
Oh my gosh. So we kept it. We've been able to keep it at least. Timeout Texans. 50-yard. Let's go, Bass. It's time for you to prove that you deserve to continue to be the Bills kicker. Oh my goodness. I'm way too realistic. Not good. Another lost opportunity, but let's go. Our defense is playing well. And they allowed tiny score. We lost some opportunities in the...
Here's Allen now on 1st and 10.
Bad misfire by Josh here. Halftime, 14-14, tough game. Defense playing well. Mixed bag on the offense, and bad mistake with an interception. Bad mistake with a missed field goal.
Now in the Pacific Northwest, the Seahawks at home to take on the AFC champs.
So nice new halftime show.
And this is George Holani. He gets a seal here and a seal here, and
my goodness,
he goes. And it turns
beast mode out there.
70-yard touchdown run.
Seahawks beating the Patriots again. Good for us.
And begin the new season the same way they ended last season, with a win over the Patriots. From there, let's go to Music City, Nashville, Tennessee. Check in on the Titans as they host the New York Jets. And this is Adonai Mitchell.
Adonai Mitchell scoring. Deshaun Watson playing for the Jets here. And 17-7 Jets beating the Titans with Deshaun Watson starting for them. Whoa. What's going on?
Lastly, let's check out the impact player from this opening
And Matthew
slate game
Stafford
for
is the impact
2026,
player.
and it's this man.
Week 1.
And here is Devontae Adams. He's going to run the deep route here and pull
Awesome
it
pass to
in.
Adams.
47 yards for the touchdown. The Rams had to travel a long way to get there, but they get the Week 1 victory over their NFC West rival.
Yeah, Stafford going for this back-to-back MVP. Jets beating the Titans. The Dolphins play the Raiders later, so nice halftime show.
Meanwhile, in our game, we expected a tight one, and we
Bad
got
pick
it
here
all
by
even
Josh.
at the break. As we send you back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
An awesome TD run. Gotta take care of the ball. So, let's go. Our D has been able to stop the Texans, though. We gotta do better on offense. Let's go, James Cook. Let's go, James Cook.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Give him 19 there. Good start.
19 yards. Let's try another outside run here.
Once again,
Uh-oh.
it's Cook. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. He was a 1,000-yard rusher a year ago and looking good to start this season as well.
Well, again, the boundary is open for James. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, I should have been able to make that guy miss. It was a house call by Cook. Play action time, maybe.
When you look back on last year, is a big reason that James Cook led the league in rushing. Has great patience, lets his blocks develop, and then it's really the burst through the initial hole, and when he gets out in space, he's gone.
Josh Allen.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Let's go, Josh. Let's go. Josh Allen doing Josh Allen things, stiff arming a defensive end, and woo. First and goal, 7-yard line.
And now it's first and goal. Throwing now, Allen.
Fumble. Another one. My goodness, my offensive line has been awesome keeping, saving those fumbles, huh? The pressure is getting to Josh.
You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately,
I don't really have the advantage outside, so it's been tough. Let me try Shakir deeper. Anderson, see? Again, man, another fumble. Yeah, that Texans defense is nasty. And our offense is costing us the game. Our defense has played well. My goodness.
And this is what you love to see, especially if you're a defensive coordinator. Big plays from your defense right out the gate in week 1.
Spencer Brown is having a tough game. Let's go. Time for another offensive drive with 2 turnovers to 0, losing the turnover battle. Running the ball well, gotta keep doing that, and it's tough to pass against this defense. Our mistakes have cost us so far. My goodness, man, the pressure is instantaneous. Looks like a blitz. Instantaneous blitz, man. Anderson is killing Brown. I gotta help him. I'm not adjusting protections, and I can't really risk it here. Bad punt. Let's go. Gotta count and rely on our D again. Game getting out of hand. Tough first game. Oh my gosh. Now or never, man. We gotta score a touchdown in this drive.
On 1st and 10, it's Allen.
My goodness. Anderson is dominating. I can't do anything. No time for second reads, and Foreman rush getting to Josh easily.
He's rushing with such confidence that it doesn't matter who they put on him. He thinks he's going to win every matchup, and with the rest of the time remaining here in the second half, the offense is going to have to change some things up. It's less about who blocks him and how we block him, because right now, one-on-one, he's just not getting the job done.
My goodness. Yeah. Tough first week for the Bills. Defense keep doing their job, man. Just gotta be better or no. My gosh.
Play action now, and here's Allen.
Another fumble.
And it is out. And it will be another turnover.
Yeah, what a tough first game. What a tough first game. 35-14. 7 minutes left.
On play action, Allen. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down. Makes it 2nd and 10.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Yeah, 5 sacks and dominating. It looks way too much like the last few times the Bills have visited the Texans. The Bills don't have answers for their pass rush, and it's ugly.
If they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
Allen to throw on 3rd and long. A toss left side.
So 4th and 5, and
Pretty good.
we gotta risk it now because
It's going to bring up 4th down.
situation we are right now.
Allen going to throw for it. Now
Let's
it's
go.
taken in with one hand. And this is going to work out. They get the 1st down. It was 4th and 4.
Looks
little
like a
risk,
blitz.
but it pays off. From the gun, throw here for Allen. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
The offense in hurry-up mode, pushing the pace.
It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Buffalo.
Allen going to get it out quickly to Coleman. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down. Again, it's Allen to the air. Looking downfield for
Let's
Coleman.
go, Keon.
And they're gonna
See you,
get this
Keon.
all the way down inside the 5.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Way too late, but still.
Johnson.
Ty Johnson, let's go.
Downfield.
Yeah, way too late for our offense to react. Another field goal, and yeah. Game is over here. 1 minute left, so.
Allen going to throw on 1st and 10. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Khalil Shakir, the intended target. And it'll be 2nd down. Here's Allen. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
A gain of 12. First down, Bills.
On 1st down, Allen. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing
Stingley.
around, but it falls incomplete.
He was defended
Good
by
coverage
Derek
there by a
Stingley.
good corner, Derek Stingley. 2nd and 10. Allen gonna throw again. Pass right, catch made. That's Bell.
Good catch by the rookie.
Out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first
Looks
down.
like man. Return. Oh. Comeback. I need a comeback here.
Allen to throw again.
Again.
And this offensive line just has no
When I
another sack.
believe I get into rhythm, some rhythm, he's out there again.
Allen now on 2nd down. That's taken it. It's Ty Johnson. And they'll get about 8 out of that.
That's
one,
it.
but still a little work to do
Game
there.
1 on the books, and unfortunately,
So it's a win
big
here.
time loss, 38-21.
Move to 1-0,
So
getting the victory.
imagine the Bills getting trashed like this on week 1. 38 points on Leonard's defense, even though he started really well, but our offense put them in a tough situation. And the offense with so many turnovers. Josh with no passing touchdowns, 2 interceptions.
On EA Sports.
The press would be all over the Bills.
As we say, so long.
And yeah, we got a rebound. Just 1 catch for DJ Moore against Stingley. And our defense, Bernard with 10 tackles. Chubb with 2 tackles for loss. Half sack. Kilgore had a half sack. Bishop with interception. Yeah, tough first game, and now 2nd game. The Highmark Stadium opening against the Lions. We got a rebound because, well, we didn't play full game here to take advantage of it, but we were the weak link in this game with the defense playing well. And oh, some offers for Palmer. Let me check it. I think he's gone. Al-Qadim Muhammad, an edge, 31-year-old. Doesn't make sense
One
for
of the
me,
top
but
receivers has agreed to terms on a contract extension that will likely keep him
no,
and
I
his
want a
quarterback
draft pick
very
here.
happy.
Yeah, that's not what I want. So some extensions happening to Buda Baker and some people. Advancing this week to next week, and we'll play the Highmark Stadium opening, trying to rebound from a tough first week, a real tough first week. Red zone passing play sheet getting downgraded. Tough week one for the Bills. And gotta rebound real quick. Lions week. Dawkins next in line for an extension. Who knows, right? Let's hold off for now. Scouting. I will let the staff do it for now. And let me see if I have more offers for Palmer, but no. Just this offer, I gotta decline this one. This isn't one I'm taking. Chris Olave resigning with the Saints. Thursday night prime time. Yeah, we gotta be better this week. So let me do the game prep. Let me check their depth chart first. Lions have some firepower. Goff is a superstar in this game. Gibbs maybe the best back in the game. Kareem Hunt at fullback. Sam Brown is a nightmare. Jameson Williams with his speed, man. It will be tough. It will be tough. And Sewell is awesome. Left guard is a problem for them. I will try to explore. Also, Blake Miller, the rookie. Who knows? Hutchinson can have the impact that Anderson had. It will be another tough game for Brown if I don't help him. At the cornerback, they don't have what the Texans had at corner, so that's my hope. And they have some slow guys there. I might be able to explore. Who's the nickel CB? A free safety, Stephen Grift. Yeah. Let's prepare the game plan here. I need Bijan Robinson with an extension. I need some help with my passing plays because, oh boy, it was difficult in the first game. Pass blocking will need some. And then defense, I will need some help with the blitzes. Let's help our D a little bit. And let's go. So for the second game, I will play the full game, and then next 2 I will need to play only defense, and then simulate one entirely. Let's go.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
New Highmark Stadium opening, official first game at the new place, so we got a rebound.
On the Lions sideline, running back Jahmyr Gibbs. Good numbers on the ground in the win a week ago. On the other side for Buffalo, wide receiver DJ Moore. He's looking to fire up this home crowd on Thursday night primetime. About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime.
Let's go, Hardman.
Return up past the 30. And a very solid return out across the 45-yard line before going out of bounds. For the Buffalo offense coming out, and it is Josh Allen who is at the helm.
And he certainly had his share of struggles in the opener, threw a couple of ill-timed interceptions in the game. So that was something that was harped upon all week in practice. Because if he's going to help this team be a winning one, he can't give the football away like he did last week.
They start the drive with Cook. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. The numbers a week ago for Cook. 9 carries, 74 yards.
Well, obviously, he didn't have a great deal of time between games, having to turn around on a short week and get ready for Thursday night football. But he said in pregame, he was feeling pretty good and felt more recovered from last week's contest than he would have expected. Didn't seem to think this short week was going to affect him much as he chases a big performance here in prime time.
They run the counter with Cook. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up. Now this defense for the Lions, terrific last week in the season opening victory.
And what keyed their victory? The pass rush. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks, and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well. Hard to throw the ball downfield when all you're seeing is opposing jerseys come at you.
Allen gonna throw. He's gonna get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is gonna have a Bills first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 35. The Bills had 0-1 on the year following the loss in the opener. And listen, they knew last week they were in for a tough fight on the road. But now here's the home opener and a chance to get things right.
And I like the way that you presented that, because the bottom line is they didn't come out of that loss discouraged. They just came home and said, hey, if we do what we're supposed to do, protect our home turf, we'll be just fine.
And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive INT. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them
and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense, and on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. They run again on first down. Cook.
Let's go, James Cook.
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. James Cook, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Bills put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead.
That's a defense that we gotta play better than we played on week 1.
Tyler Bass on for the extra point attempt. And it's 7-0 Buffalo.
Let's go.
So the drive there took 6 plays. And it was James Cook capping all of that off with a touchdown run. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
For the first time, we will control
The lane opens here. He's
Gene Leonard's defense. Despite the bad scoreboard result last game, they did their part until we messed up on offense. So
the 2016 draft from Cal, it's Jared Goff. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
yeah, this is a team full of mismatches.
2nd and 2. Charles, Thursday night game. I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook.
Let's go.
So
Let's
you
go.
shrink the playbook.
3rd and 2. Now it's time for some.
It's who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play
They won't run this ball. Come on.
extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. From the gun on 3rd down. Goff.
Let's go, defense. Let's go, rookie Keo.
And now 4th down.
Great job, great job. Great start at home. Let's forget that poor week 1 and start our new season here. Okay, okay, Ray.
Following a punt to 45 yards. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground.
That toss play. The Bills love those.
But not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29.
The Bills, first down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he
Getting
gets this
sneaky.
shot.
James Cook
They'll mark him down
having a day here.
65 yards rushing
Good time for a
him.
play action play now.
Off to a hot start. One thing's for sure, this defense has to figure out how to stop the ground game. He's eating him up here in the first quarter.
Let's try a Z spot
Different forces, aren't they?
with
The conventional
Shakir.
things aren't working too well. So I remember a coach of mine saying way back when a back's having a great game,
Let's go.
gotta get the ball in
Let's
his
go,
hands,
Keon.
see how far he can run without the ball. And what he meant
Yeah,
was take
Keon having some good plays. He had a great play actually in the last game. Contested catch, taking advantage of his size.
Right at the 40.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
The first down carry for Davis.
First carry for Ray.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Down
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire
Let's
time.
try a screen to the running back. The Bills have not run a lot of running back screens. We'll see.
But you're right about that one. He correctly
Well,
figured that one out.
let's go, DJ. Let's go, DJ.
Gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or
It was a screen, but it was man, it wouldn't work, and DJ was totally free on the crossing route. So let's go. After a poor first game, we gotta get DJ Moore going.
To get DJ Moore. He may have had the fewest receiving yards in his career last year in Chicago, but the Bills, they believe he can be the WR1 that they've been seeking.
Let's go, DJ.
Caught by Moore. Now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. From the 7, it's 2nd and 5. Back to the ground, Cook. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. This will be the 8th play of the drive.
3rd and
here.
4.
3rd and 4.
Seems like a lot of man coverage, and I will try Keon.
Allen now looks to throw.
Let's go, Keon.
To his right.
Oh,
An off-balance throw there, and it's
come
gonna
on
be
now.
incomplete.
Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this
Oh
game.
my
They
gosh.
tested perimeter.
Let's kick
That
it.
time, they were up to the challenge.
Open 10-0 and
By Bass is good.
be patient because we were overly aggressive.
But ultimately, they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
So after the made field goal, 10-0 here early as the kick's away. A beautiful fake.
Let's go, Hancock.
Get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Lions go back to work as you get a peek at their offensive coordinator, Drew Petzing. These guys trail here in this first half, and now they'll focus on trying to get some points on this upcoming drive. They'll fake the give. Now Goff. They'll let this go deep for St. Brown. And that's caught inside the 35.
Here it is.
Touchdown, Detroit. Amon-Ra St. Brown.
It wasn't even
78 yards.
jumble.
And the Lions are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Well, you know he can
Wow,
be
we can't
explosive
allow
and
it. They
ultra
can't allow.
explosive
But
there
this
at the
defense
line.
is more aggressive, and they will
Coaches, and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you
sometimes allow some big plays. Christian Benford was beat badly by Amon-Ra here. Let's go. We knew that this game had everything to be a shootout. The Lions are tough on offense, and they don't have the best defense in the world, so
And he returns this to
we
the
gotta
22.
keep scoring.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend, but you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs.
Here we go, Josh.
To your top players, guys.
Scrambling Josh starting the season well at this department at least. Gotta avoid turnovers and keep scoring.
Now the former Terrapin, this is Ty Johnson.
Very good, Ty. Very good, Ty.
Before he's brought down. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen.
Let's go, Kincaid.
In the hands of the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's 2nd down.
7 brings up 2nd and
Moore is on fire.
the Lions 46
I like these blocks. It's a good opportunity for James Cook. Let's go, Jimbo. Let's go. Let's go, Jimbo. All right. Nice first quarter. Unfortunately, the big play over Benford, but let's go. Thursday night football and first game at the new Highmark. So We got a rebound for that poor first week.
Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
They are in man coverage here. That's man.
Play action. Now it's out.
Oh, that's bad. That's bad, McNeil. I wanted something deep and
Well, they're in some hot water now. After
way
that sack,
too
It's 2nd and 21.
wanting way too much.
Here's Allen. Completes it to
Nice. Nice recovery on second down.
Combination there because you got to find a way to
Way too greedy in the previous plays. Gotta be careful with that.
and then let him run.
He's got some space.
Maybe Keon here. Maybe. Looks like a blitz now.
Allen.
Let's go, Keon. Let's go, Keon. Oh,
And he bats it away.
those are the kind of balls that he gotta bring down. Against McCreary, he had a step. Obviously, he won't burn nobody, but he had the size advantage there. Best got the score here. Yeah, Best continues to be a problem.
This one, that is no good. Well outside the left upright, and that will keep this a 3-point game. So an empty possession there. What do you think went wrong, Charles?
Well, it looked like maybe the plant leg might have given way just a little, and when that happens, guys have a tendency to pull through the ball to compensate, and in doing so, sent this one off target.
Geno Stone here.
Well, they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here.
They have so many home run threats that we gotta be very, very careful. Look at this mismatch. Benford and Jamal here. A lot of speed and... Oh, almost Geno Stone here with the pick. Why is Geno Stone so much on the field? Ah, I need Alford here.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Out of the gun, Goff.
Middle of the field for Laporta, man. That offense is tough to stop.
Inside the 25. That goes for
And I love how All Pro is playing. Obviously, I'm not used yet to the controls and adjustments and everything. But it's fun. It's fun to play All Pro like this. Like, the ratings are playing a big part and it's fair. It's not like abusive by the CPU. You see the mismatches happening and they taking advantage, but nothing unfair. Let me see if I can get something going through so here.
shotgun snap for Goff. That is caught at the 7. And the Lions are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. In motion is Dortch.
Ooh,
It's Goff.
Gardner Johnson, let's go.
Gotta give some credit. They're able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and get some type of
Stop Gibbs, stop Gibbs there. Injured timeout. Offensive line, it's always
Takes it from the 7 down to the
problem.
4-yard line. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal.
Oh, they're running the ball there.
And this time he'll get down close
Good
to
job
the
by
goal
Stone,
line.
huh?
Not quite in as he
They're
steps
gonna
to the
try it.
1-yard line. His defense bending but not breaking.
Let's go. Awesome stop here. Let's go. Get out of here now. Let's go, Jimbo. Let's go, Jimbo. Let's go, Jimbo. Ooh. First down. Oh, my govern.
We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park.
Okay, Jimbo looking good.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Let's try Keon on that fade again. And then more.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen.
Jimbo.
And complete right side to Cook. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get
Jimbo looks really good in this game.
They get 17 more on that one and another 1st down.
And they'll use him out in the backfield and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
Allen now 7 of 10 here in this 1st half, and he's got a 1st and 10. A 10th carry in the game.
Let's go. Let's go, Jimbo.
And a strong run there as he'll take
Let James cook.
35.
Cushenberry is here for that.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. On play action, Allen. Shakir hauls it in.
Okay.
Just a gain of a couple there.
Nothing special, but
2nd down.
catch.
At the 34-yard line.
Here's Allen to throw it. And this is
Oh, all over DJ.
Well, that's a defense
All
coordinator's gotta
over
be happy
DJ.
with that result. They took away all
3rd and 8.
options downfield and forced the incompletion.
the Bills on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
It's man. It's man.
Throwing now is
Let's go, Keon. Let's go.
Find the open man. That's complete. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions 23.
For a Bills. First down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Up the middle, Johnson. And a short gain.
Okay,
here,
Ty.
22. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
To throw, it's Allen. Setting up the screen for Cook.
Oh my gosh.
They will get him down behind the line, but a penalty flag comes in late.
Horse collar.
And I think
Face
they got him
mask.
down by
So
the face mask.
great.
So the hand got inside the face mask that time. Looked like a pretty easy call.
And it was, and we saw this
Let's
in
see.
their loss last week. Penalties at inopportune times that led to their demise.
Looks like man. Looks like man coverage. So Keon maybe. Oh, it was a favorable look, man. My gosh. 2 minutes warning. We'll see. Maybe Khalil Shakir in space here. Let's go. Oh, I took too long, man. Oh my gosh.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 16-yard line.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. And he's got
Oh.
his tight end here. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do
Duo.
next.
The Bills love some duo. Let's see.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Let's go.
And he takes it in across the track for a Bills touchdown.
Jimbo killing it here.
2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Bills go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. extra point. It's good to make it 17-7. A 10-play drive that time. And it was James Cook capping all of that off with a touchdown run. Here's Bass now to send it away. Oh, he shifts past him. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. And Detroit back in possession of the football. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time.
Let's try to blitz them.
To get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice.
It's dangerous. Really, really dangerous because they have mismatches everywhere. And why is Gino there, man? 3 safety looks with 2 linebackers. That's awful. Second big play by Amon Ryan. Gino Stone on the field again. Instead of Alford. That sucks.
What a first half he is compiling here. He's already over 100.
Oh my goodness.
And now 2 touchdowns, CD.
Brandon, you know I don't like to play the game where you start projecting when you're at a certain point. Well, let's face it, he's off to a tremendous start. So 200 yards, 4 touchdowns. I don't think anything's out of the question right now. He's blowing up coverages. You've got to double him every snap. Otherwise, he's going to defeat you on almost every play.
So
we have 1 minute to try to score again with the offense. First half has been crazy. 2 big plays by Amon Ryan. They are in the game.
Keep everybody here. Let's stay out on the field and keep going. But all that being said, everything is really working well for them. The play calling's been excellent. The blocking's been terrific. And
let's go. They are giving James Cook opportunities, so let's feed him.
And we'll see how much they give him the ball here. Here's 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now Allen. Dancing to his left. That one to the sideline with a nice catch there.
It's a catch by Shakir, no? Roughing the passer. Let's accept.
Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's
Let's
going
go.
to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so are they going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
Eluding the pressure right. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking him and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 19-yard line.
Now Allen. Swinging this out wide here.
Nice, Jimbo. We have 3 timeouts still, so we can still run the ball here if we have a good look.
Allen now 12 of 16 thus far. It's 1st and 10.
Maybe a TD to Kincaid here.
Back to throw.
No. Let's go, Josh.
And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
To the air, Allen. This is
Let's go, DJ. Let's go. 1 minute. Perfect 2-minute drill. DJ Moore. 1 game at the new Highmark and 1 touchdown. Let's go. We needed that. We needed that.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play.
Perfect drive.
So
6 seconds. So first half, the Bills in control. Come on, special teams.
out a little across the 25 to the 27.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They're taking a knee, but Stone on the field again, man. Way too much Geno Stone. Kilgore. I have some injuries probably that I haven't accounted for. I gotta check those in this first half.
On Thursday night prime time, and we go off to Orlando and Scott Hansen for our halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. The folks in Buffalo have been waiting a long time for this one. More from the Lions and the Bills in just a bit. But first, let's check out some of the highlights from the first half. And we center on this man, Amon-Ra St. Brown. His guys, however, trail at the break. For the call of the second half, let's rejoin our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Scott, thank you very much. We are ready to get started.
Gotta avoid those big plays on defense, and we good. Offense moving the ball, taking care of it. James Cook being a nightmare for Detroit. Good game by DJ Moore after a real bad one in Houston against Stingley. In Madden, he doesn't have any ratings to compete with Stingley, so we gotta upgrade him if possible until the playoffs. And let's go. Gotta keep Gibbs. Let's go. Oh, I gotta check my depth chart because probably some injuries are killing me here with just McGovern. So I don't know, maybe an injury or something changing my depth chart. Gotta check. Let's see. Geno Stone. That's Alford, not Stone. That's why we've been in trouble so many times. And he's also at sub linebacker. Come on. My depth chart is a mess. Probably because of some injury. I had it fixed before. My gosh. Kilgore Stone. Okay, here Geno Stone is the option. Yeah. All right. And I need to use the rookies on some capacity here on defense. Rotate TJ Parker a little bit.
But in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. In motion is Dortch. 2nd down, and they go back to Gibbs.
So, 3rd and 2, we gotta get out of the field now. Show some kind of blitz, maybe.
Anything, because you're right, he's pretty much been completely neutralized. From the gun, here's gone.
Oh, yes. Keogh again, all over Laporta here. Great stop. Let's go. If we can transform this 10-point lead into a 17, the Lions start to get in trouble, just like we were in Houston. Good job by the defense. The defense has played good, like outside of 2 big plays, and again, still learning the new adjustment controls and stuff. So, and obviously the mistakes in the depth chart. Geno Stone playing way too much at nickel.
show,
CB.
and he's done so here.
Let's check all those crossing routes. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it wasn't good.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time.
Send Kincaid on this seam and
On second and
go
10,
Keon.
Allen.
Yes.
He's able to
Let's
catch
go.
Golden. And he's got it past the
Keon starting the season well.
Things looking much rosier for him here in week 2. They work with the lead as they've got it 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Looking to throw. Allen. That's to Cook out of the backfield.
Another catch for Cooks. 5 catches in this game.
5 on the play. And it'll be second down.
At the 37-yard line.
Quick throw here by
Let's
Allen.
go, Khalil.
And he'll go out of bounds. And
Offense in rhythm, playing well, running the ball well, passing the ball
a first down pickup
well.
late.
He was looking good in the first game at the new Highmark Stadium.
Now Allen off the
Ooh.
play. Rolling to his
Let's
right.
go, Josh.
He throws it on the move, but
Hutchinson was all over him here.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on
Spencer Brown with a rough first 2 weeks, but also against Will Anderson and Hutchinson. So it's man. I think it's man.
Allen to
Kincaid can kill him. Oh, the pass was bad by Josh.
time. It's incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver.
Pass was
That's probably
bad by
one of the
Josh.
reasons he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Allen now looks to throw.
Oh, Keon, come on. You gotta bring those down.
Contact. It's incomplete.
All right.
Strong, and now it's 4th down. The Bills send the punter out. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. So out now come the
Gotta
Lions.
rotate some guys here and
Game's in
use
bit
Hoyt a
of
little
here,
bit.
A little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage?
Gibbs
in
is
field
dangerous.
position?
Gibbs
And
is
that's what
really,
the team
really
is seeking
dangerous.
right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard. At the 29-yard line.
In motion is Dortch. Now Goff.
Oh my goodness.
And the handoff and look to throw. Now he's going to get this all the way.
Yeah, they continue to be explosive. That's an explosive team.
To the catch. That one winds up going for 36.
What a game he's having. They've not been able to
Man,
stop
coverage
him.
against them is really tough.
He's got
So
2 touchdowns
gotta
already.
be a little
That
bit
could have been a
more
third.
conservative
He's got the
and
secondary coach asking people for answers. Can you help me out? Because we are not slowing him down.
He'll go right back to St. Brown.
good job. Good job by Keo and Hairston.
And that will bring up 2nd down.
It's a game of
Gotta
matchups.
use IGB a little bit.
Receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Setting up the
Screen.
This is Gibbs. And he's able to get it to the
That's a
edge of the
tough
end zone
offense
at
to
the 20-yard line.
keep in check.
That one a first down pickup of 8.
Really, really tough.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
It's Williams on the catch. They'll get to him just inside the 15-yard line. And even after that fancy footwork we saw, good job defensively to recover. That last pass might be one he remembers, Charles. He's now over 40,000 career passing yards.
And just think of the evolution of the passing game in the NFL. 40,000 at one time.
Jamo against the linebacker.
No one thought
It's a
anyone would
toss.
ever get there. Now, how many guys have
Great
done
job
that
by
in the NFL?
Bishop.
Right around 20.
So we're talking a good number that have gotten that done, throwing the ball down.
3rd and 2.
He's got a lot to be proud of and a lot more left to accomplish.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Now it's gone.
Oh my gosh.
And he's got his man. It's
Gibbs killed Stone here, and again, why is Geno Stone on the field, man? Well, he was as the 3rd safety here, to be fair, and
Lions are back within a score.
he was killed by
Heck of a
Gibbs here.
start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the
Yeah, the Lions are back in it. Oh, the booth's gonna review it. But I think he was. Oh boy.
And those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going
Did
forward
he
for the
have
rest of the year.
possession?
Keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
Yes, he did.
Now the extra point try forthcoming.
So the Lions are back in this one, and we gotta keep scoring because the defense, it's a new unit. It's again, they don't have the matchup advantage to play the aggressive style Gene Leonard wants to play. So tough night for the defense, and we gotta keep going on offense.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. Their lead down to a field goal now as they
punt
start
didn't
with
work.
1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. On play action. Allen.
Oof.
Escapes the sack, but he can't
Escaped one, but not the another one.
buried by multiple defenders.
Man, this play was broken since the beginning. Difficult.
Absolutely, maybe got their 2nd win coming out of the locker room. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. To the
Very
right
good.
side.
DJ Moore. Let's go. Let's go, DJ.
The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball,
Great block here by Cook.
and he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
So the line of scrimmage. all
Play
the way
action
up to
hasn't been
midfield
great,
now as
but
they've got it
we'll
1st
keep
and 10.
trying. Pass protection has struggled.
Allen off the play fake.
Oh no. Let's go, Kincaid. I pressed the wrong button, man, and it almost cost us.
Here to the previous play, and it's better than
Great play by Kincaid.
up the middle. It's Cook, and they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
End of the 3rd, 24-21. We got a score here. We can't allow them to come back.
We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Buffalo. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set.
Let's
for the
go,
fourth.
DJ.
And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions 18.
Great game by DJ Moore.
Good pick up there, a 20.
That's what we needed against the Texans, and
He's working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. Here's Allen.
oh my gosh.
He'll go right back to Moore,
Second TD of the night for DJ Moore. Wide open. New Highmark looks good in the game, huh? At night, especially.
But as we've seen, no lead is safe in this one with the
Look
way
at
these two
this.
offenses have lit up the scoreboard.
Let's go.
Imagine that on their
Great
sidelines,
recovery.
they're both yelling at their
Great
defenses, "Hey, you wanna get involved here?
important
One
win
big play
week
from
2
you, that could win the
to
game
recover
for us."
from that awful week 1. But we still gotta hold them off, right? Offense doing their part. Time for the defense. Can't allow a touchdown here.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Lions offense and Jared Goff set to take over once more. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Gibbs is too dangerous, man.
After giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. 41 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Let's go, Bishop.
So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it'll be second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 38-yard line.
Goff.
Let's go. That's the aggressive defense Jim Leonard wants. And now it's time for...
Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Pressure gotta get home. Oh my gosh. Jamo had a step if he throws it deep, huh? But it was enough for the first down.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game. Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. Swings this out for Hunt. So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be second down.
Well, offensively, that's a mismatch.
Bernard seems gassed.
Force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Very good job by TB here. 3rd and 7. We gotta stop them.
First thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. From the 50, it's gone.
Let's go. Alford doing a way better job. Let's keep the aggressivity here.
Anytime they want to throw the football, there was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Let's keep being aggressive here. Let's go. Let's go. Awesome stop. C.J. Gardner-Johnson getting to Jared Goff. Great blitz by Leonard. All over the Lions quarterback.
And as we show you some of the highlights from earlier, he has been instrumental in getting his guys the lead as he looks to finish strong.
31-21, 6 minutes left. We gotta close this out now. Wide open, let's go. Dawson Knox. Great game by this offense.
So from the 39 now, they'll first and 10.
At the 39-yard line.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. And he's got the hook up to Moore.
DJ Moore. That's what we expect from him.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Lions' 34-yard line.
Now 2nd and 5.
Send Hall's there. Let's see.
Left side, Cook. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? You give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Looks like man coverage. So
Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also
Kincaid
counting on his
maybe.
intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
let's go, Josh.
15-yard line. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility.
Let's make that clock run as well.
Cook up the gut.
Jimbo looking great.
Here at the 3-yard line. 136 yards on the ground for him now as he's gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
It's 2nd and inches.
Now Allen.
Oof. Trying the pillow throw, but not accurate.
But all you're thinking defensively, keep him out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force him into going for 3.
Rushing
Not
the
giving up
ball.
6.
I need to have ball carrier on conservative.
Play number
Maybe a
7
zone
coming
read
on this
here.
drive. It's 3rd and inches. A give up the middle to Johnson. Yeah, boy,
14 inches, and then let's try that play that
calling no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and
it's a new mechanic in Madden. The Bills love to try those, and so it's time. Let's see the tush push to the left. Let's see if we can get that push.
they'll try and pick this up.
Let's go, Josh.
This is all going to depend on his spot. Can't see much from here, but now the officials are saying yes. He got enough. 1st and goal.
Perfect.
Well, you just totally get the sense there that a field goal was not in the game plan at all.
And the boys up front, they created the surge. I think they knew that they had the leverage advantage.
Oh, that's a great point there. Being able to get lower than the defensive front, create just enough space. And I love when those quarterbacks get low and slide in there and get it done.
Okay, the time is running out as well, so it's not a bad deal to have.
We'll be back after this.
Let me see if I can find a QB run here with Josh. That might make sense. Left side because of Dion,
Goal from the 1.
and Hutchinson is there. Looks like man coverage. Let's go, Josh.
He'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Let's go.
Josh Allen keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Bills are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game.
Things are rocking easy here in the 4th quarter. They've got to feel pretty good about this one. Actually, they've got to feel excellent. Tough loss in the opener. No way they wanted to go 0-2.
I don't want to read too much into it, but psychologically, is there
38-21, great victory. First home win at the new Highmark Stadium. Rebounding for a poor week 1.
Playoffs when you start 0-2, and that starts to work its way through a team.
And now they're working towards 1-1. No, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle.
We needed that. We needed that for the next episode, episode 3. We should have more games going on. The next game we gotta play or full defense and no offense, or sim the game entirely because of the house rules that I've told you about. So to make things interesting. We're gonna start 1-1, it seems.
Game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles.
They're running the ball still. CJ Gardner-Johnson playing the box here.
That's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on.
Totally wide open. He threw it away.
They were just out
Amon-Ra was wide open.
against a team that's playing in an elite role.
He had to absorb another little bump there from the defense, another incomplete pass. We've seen a lot of that tonight.
They've come after him all night long. Nothing but pressure in his face. He's trying to stand up there and make throws. It's hard enough to do when the pocket is clear. When you got all those people in front of you, almost impossible to have a good completion percentage.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a
Nice catch.
And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Down Lions.
Here's Goff.
Very physical Laporta here.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
Gain of 13 yards. First down, Detroit.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. Goff throwing again.
Chubb almost in getting there.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Gone. Now they set up the screen. That's good.
Gardner-Johnson with a great game.
Brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
And it's third down.
Here's Goff. He's going to let it fly.
Bamford, what a recovery here. Against Jameson Williams, it was underthrown, obviously, but great recovery.
This one's long since over,
And
but give them credit.
let's go.
Go down fighting. That one incomplete.
Desperation time for Goff on 4th.
Get the ball out of his hands quickly. Great stop by this defense. Great game by this defense. Recovering from the week 1 where they allowed a lot of points, obviously. No help by the offense there, but
They'll try and wind down some clock with Cook. And they'll get this just to the 47.
they won't stop the clock, so
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense.
we can run it off.
They're at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
They run with Cook. He's been busy tonight.
Yeah, they won't stop the clock, so we can simply take a knee and that's it.
It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10. The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here.
So that's it. 2 weeks played and we are 1-1. Tough first game, controlling just the offense. We couldn't beat that awesome pass rush. And obviously great secondary from the Texans. The Texans did shut us down mostly and created a lot of turnovers, put us in trouble. But playing the full game, we could control the game and beat the Lions at home. First game at the new Highmark Stadium. Josh Allen, almost 300 yards, 2 passing touchdowns. James Cook, 138 rushing yards, 2 rushing touchdowns. Josh Allen adding another touchdown on the ground.
So
DJ
for the
Moore
Bills,
with his
they
coming
make
out
amends
party,
for their
7
week one
catches,
loss by winning
117
their home
yards, 2
opener.
touchdowns.
And they'll get a few extra
So,
days to
yeah,
get ready
it was
for
a
next
great,
week.
great game by the
Meanwhile, for
Bills.
the Lions, they will fall to
A
1-1.
complete game.
And they'll get a
DJ
chance to
Moore, even in
redeem
the blocking
themselves at
department.
home next week.
And the defense also, with
Thanks
led
for
by
tuning
Cole
in,
Bishop.
everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we
Great
thank our
game.
entire
No
crew.
sacks,
I'm
no
Brandon
interceptions,
Gaudin.
but
This
a
is
lot
the
of stops
NFL
and
on EA
being
Sports.
able to contain that Lions that got 2 touchdowns on big plays, but other than that, they weren't consistent enough to stay in this game. So, great win on the second game of the season. And we're going to advance to week 3, 1-1. I told you every 4 weeks, and I want to have episodes doing 4 weeks. Every 4 weeks, I will... Let me upgrade the guys here. Dawson Knox and IGB. Now it's time maybe. Oh, let's keep man-to-man. And so every 4 weeks, we're going to play a full game, simulate one game, play one game only on offense and another game only on defense. And we played only on offense. We played a full game. And so we move to week 3. Joe Brady almost leveling up actually to level 5. Good. Angry Runner almost being upgraded. No new unlocks. So Chargers week at 1-1. And the next, we don't have any. No, I will keep the scouting doing its job for me. We have week 3 versus the Chargers and week 4 versus the Patriots. Our games against the Patriots will be this week 4 game at home, and then we'll play them again on week 13 away. I will simulate the away game and play the home game, so I can play only as the defense against the Patriots and simulate entirely against the Chargers, or I keep playing only as the defense against the Chargers and simulate it entirely against the Patriots. Those are my choices against the Chargers. It would be good to try to contain that offense with our defense, but I won't be able to play that game right now in this episode. It will need to be for the next one. So I can simulate it here to end this episode number 2, and then we can start against the Patriots next week with only the defense trying to stop Drake May and beat them at our home. Well, let's do that. The Chargers, let me check their record for now. They won one, they lost one. They lost to the Raiders the last game. Well, since I don't want to finish an episode with just 2 games played, my plan is to have all 4 weeks played every episode. So I will have at least 3 weeks played this episode with a simulation against the Chargers. Let me do the game prep here. Set the weekly strategy. Also, I gotta see what can I level up here.
Oftentimes we see teams move on from their
Derrick
starting running back
Henry
after one contract,
extending
but
his
not
contract
here.
in
One
Baltimore.
team has agreed to a new deal to keep one of the best backs in the game
Okay.
right where he is.
3 passing TDs probably not happening in a sim. Who knows? McCaffrey also resigning. Shot plays 350 yards. I like to try some things that I can get an upgrade. 300. No, 2 backs, not heavy sets. Maybe. So let me check which one I can upgrade. Hmm. 3 passing TDs. Let me try to upgrade heavy sets here. Maybe. And on defense, we don't have offensive 3-3-5. 2 turnovers. Run stop play sheet. Let's try 3-3-5. And then those are some ones that I can. Under 2 sacks is good. Some stuff to help on defense. Get 4 sacks. 4 tackles for loss. Player development. Four tackles for loss, 3 tackles for loss in a game. +9, I don't wanna use it. Two interceptions. Knockout chances. Let's try those with the edges. No. And we can try one more. 350 is unlikely. Okay. Confirm. I need to upgrade. I need to upgrade Maxwell Hurston, my first round pick from last year. That's a important guy to upgrade, so that's it. Simulate training. Simulating training, I think it's pretty realistic because I can train and get gold every week, and CPU they aren't doing so. So I don't like to abuse it. Ray Davis and Joe Brady out against the Chargers. Just for this week. And so let's simulate this game. Simply advancing. If I play... No, I won't play the moment. So advance. Let's see. How does it work for us on week 3 against the Chargers, a tough team? We'll see. Not much XP, so run for 100 yards, no new unlocks. And then I have a breakout, it seems. I will need to play only as alarms or against the Patriots to start the next episode. So remember my house rules when every 4 weeks I will play here. Every 4 weeks I will play one full game. I will play one game only on offense, another game only on defense, and another game completely simulate, unless there is a scenario. And Elarm Zorg just got a scenario, the rookie. So against the Patriots, I will play only as Elarm Zorg, and then I will still have one game to play only as the defense before I reset the next 4 weeks. Again, one full game, one only as defense, one only as offense, and one full simulation. So I played fully against the Lions. I played only as the offense against the Texans and lost. I simulated against the Chargers and gotta check the result. And I will play as alarms or against the Patriots to start the next episode and then play only as the defense to close the first stretch. I have 3 years to bring a Lombardi to Buffalo, and if a player scenario pops up, I play the game solely as a player. Exactly what happened to Ilerms or now, and that's how I will start the next episode, so don't miss it. Hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and we'll be back with this only alarms or against in this Patriots week. We are after 3 weeks. This Bills team, I still can't check it. My gosh, we are 1-2. We lost to the Chargers. We lost or 2 games away. No, we lost at home versus the Chargers, 34-31 in a great game. Right, and Herbert could outplay Josh and beat the Bills, so tough start for our road to the Lombardi with the Bills. 1-2, losing against the Texans away. Great win against the Lions, and the simulation loss against the Chargers. DJ Moore, yeah, tough game. So now week 4. We gotta win against the Patriots to get back to 50% before playing the Rams on Monday Night Football. And we'll play this game only as alarms or in his scenario. So far, not a good start for the Joe Brady era. Not a good start for the Bills trying to win the Super Bowl in the first year without Sean McDermott at the helm. Can we change it on next episode and have a better performance and a better luck in the next 5 weeks in the episode 3? Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, don't miss it out. So I'm gonna leave it here for today. Appreciate you that took your time with me, and that's it. Thank you so much.